a quick little channel message, and I want to tell y'all a little story. So, you know how to get our blessings, to get our next level of life, the quantum leap, jump, whatever, right? You know how we have, what is this button right here? I don't know what this button. Oh, I can change the background. I never knew that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna do that though. But you know how you have to pass certain tests and stuff like that, and in order for you to pass a certain test, that'll tell like whether or not you're healed or not, right? So I have my stuff comes from with how I respect myself and setting boundaries and stuff like that. And when I don't set boundaries and I don't respect myself, when I do things out of desperation or the lack mentality, that's when I kind of, I don't want to say lose my blessings or get overlooked on my blessings, but like I have to kind of start over. So it's kind of like I might run all the way to a finish line, I might be at the finish line, and then I'll get a test or something like that to test if I really have boundaries, if I really overcame my lack mentality of thinking I'm not going to get something just because I didn't get that particular thing. Then if I fail that test, it kind of starts me back at the starting line, and I have to run all the way back to the finish line. Does that make sense? So I'm not saying that I don't feel that spirit or God or ancestors or whatever takes away the blessing per se, but they might make you wait for it longer or make it happen for a different way. But most times just make you wait for it longer. So in the midst of me doing this now, and I'm became very aware of this now, so I've been able to pass tests a little bit easier. But me and love, I'm just like, child, I'll fall out over any type of love. Like, you're gonna say, I just love. I can't wait to be in love. Y'all gonna be sick of me when I get in love, when I fall in love or whatever. So, sometimes spirit will send something that looks like what you asked for, but it won't really be what you asked for, right? And I was thinking to myself when I had got in a situation, I was like, God, I really can't do this by myself. Like I know myself and I know my strengths and my weaknesses. A lot of people think healing means that you don't do something anymore altogether. And sometimes that's what it can mean. And then sometimes people think that healing means that you don't have a desire to do it. And that's also sometimes what it can mean. But healing can also mean when you are self-aware of why you're doing something. When you're self-aware of doing something, that is also a part of healing. So I'm very much aware why I was attracted to this thing or this person, and what I was trying to do with it, right? So that's why I was like, spirit, I can't do this by myself, because I know myself and I know for a fact that I'm only attracted to this person because of my lack mentality and because of certain energy that they hold. And because they hold that certain energy, that's what's attracted me to them, when obviously whatever this is not right, because it's not fully what I want. It just kind of looks like what I want, to see if I'm gonna bite. Is it drug addicts may know they're drug addicts, but IDK if they're healing because of it? Um, I'm not gonna say like I don't mean it like that. I mean like, okay, let's say that you're a drug addict and you decide, like, I know I'm on drugs because I have like some issues that happened to me when I was a child, right? The fact that you identify that as a part of healing is what I'm saying. Like, becoming more self-aware of who you are and why you do things is a part of healing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like you they know they're drug addicts, but I don't know what you mean by that, but I mean becoming more self-aware, becoming more emotionally intelligent. That's a better word for it. Becoming more emotionally intelligent is a part of healing, right? And I was just explaining how I'm gonna get to what the channel messages in first, but I have to tell y'all exactly what happened so everything makes sense. Because let me just finish. So now I'm like, I know for a fact of how I am and why I'm going to fail this test. So instead of just allowing myself to fail it without asking for help, what I decided to do was ask my spirit guides and ask spirit for help. And I basically was like, bro, I can't do this by myself. I know who I am. I know why I do what I do, and I need your help to help me. I need your help of me getting past this, because if I don't have help, I'm going to fail this test. So what they've been doing is they've kind of been moving things around for me, so that way I don't see this person, or I don't interact with this person as much, or I don't have desire to interact with this person, or this person's busy, or this person's tired, or this person like mysteriously gets sick and stuff like that. So I'm not around this person, because I know that being with this person In that way, it's going to put me in a lower vibration. You get what I'm saying? But I asked for help. So that's a part. So I want to let you guys know, like, if you're going through tests right now and you're trying to manifest something, and you know every time you get to manifesting some shit, like, you got to go through some tests and chaos going to try to stop you and stuff like that. You can also ask for help with the test. Ask for help with the test. Like, asking for help with the test is not cheating, because you asking for help for that test is also meaning that you passed it. You get what I'm saying? Because you're self-aware that you're going to fail this test, because I'm trying to, I hope I'm explaining this all right. Like, you're self-aware that you're going to fail this test because you know yourself, which is what spirit wants in the first place. They just want you to know yourself, if that makes sense. They just want you to know yourself. Being aware of it could help build a tolerance on bad substance. Drinking another bad one. I do understand what you're saying though. I'm not saying that you still don't have to do the healing work to not do it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, becoming self-aware of why you're doing something is the first step to healing something, is what I'm saying. All right. So if you're drinking a lot, if you become an alcoholic and stuff like that, yes, you should work on not being around alcohol, getting rid of alcohol, not having a desire to have alcohol. But why do you have that desire? If you figure out why you have that desire, it'll be easier for you to heal the alcoholism. Does that make sense? It'll be easier for you to heal if you become self-aware. So I'm just letting you guys know that becoming self-aware is a part of healing, and if you need help trying to get past something that you know you're not supposed to be doing, just ask spirit for help. So I said all that to say, just ask spirit for help. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching this live. That is a channel message. I did a whole bunch of card reading shorts. I'm going to be posting those, so you'll start seeing those probably next Monday. Yeah, because I'm gonna do enough to last us all until August, and then I'm gonna just randomly do the channel messages and then the pick a card readings. I might jump on here and do a card reading later. I don't know yet, but we'll see, guys. But it is finally time for the season of growth, and when things are about to start happening for you, just know that things are gonna come and try to block you and get in your way of it and stuff like that. And it's not your fault. There's nothing you could do about it, but just roll with the punches and know you want to get through it, okay? But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.